Then alright, I had some rare ones. And okay, what's going on there? Because that ain't right. Where's this coming in from? And why is half of that? Okay, what happened there? Because that is genuinely not correct. The station just get named awkwardly? Yeah, no. You gotta be kidding me. Well, you go to Marwin, and... this is what I get for... Alright, first off... Stop? Goes to show, I'm a belt player, not a train player. This is what I get for it. Not gonna be like, oh, you know, it's because X, Y, or Z, and it's like, yep. Just have experience with a different logistics system. Alrighty. So what's gonna happen is, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna clean this up, because this is just kind of exactly the same thing as is normally gonna happen, right? And then the thing to do is going to be to just clear the belts as best I can. Get this train out of here. Because the faster I get this cleared up, the less costly this mistake is going to be. Okay, so gotta figure out where this is going to absorb and get this to be iron on as many of these belts as I can so it doesn't go inconsistent on me. I'm just holding down F and running. Okay. Then what I cannot do is let up on all my other projects just because one bad thing happened. Because this is a project I also have to get running as fast as it will go. That's how that works. Just put a little 1-point gap in there and call it good. Yeah, that'll beacon. Okay. So that's going in. That's going to throw out. Speaking of bot builds, that's really efficient to do with bots. And alright, we're going to go for 12 seconds on that. And we're delivering at a rate of 0.3 a second, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. Yeah, have to cover the entire patch, basically. Alright, so now that that's cleared here, I can get as much as I can out of here. What I can do is automate my cleanup protocol. Use filters, whitelist that. Put the same filter down there. So that'll continue to run my uranium. In another life, I was an octopus. At some point. Alright, we'll continue to run this. And then, okay, while this is going on, I'll do clear up protocol here. But because of how this worked out, it's gonna put that in my inventory. One train visited one station, another train visited another. So I have to address that. Because, right, see, if I don't get this under control down here, too, it could be a problem. So yeah, same deal. Alright, why are you not clicking on that? Okay, good. And then I can put elements of my current inventory in there so I can unheap this faster. Oh, the frustration. Okay. That's why we queue up multiple jobs. Because at the end of the day, okay, I've got 7 of those. If I put those in my inventory, construction bots can come and grab them. Okay, clear this line of... And look at that. That's what I needed this morning. Okay, so now I've got correct trains going into the correct places. Come to think of it, I think that's a new behavior in this game. Okay. Now I've got that side going. And I have to effectively line trace this down if I can, to make sure that it's not going to affect everything. And while this is happening, yeah, it impacts everything down the assembly line. And no, you gotta clear it, because you gotta think, you know, what if there's something down here which can grab steel? Ah, that's just rough, though. This tends to be why I don't play with trains in the early game, because usually things like this happen at a really consistent rate with trains. There's always some kind of oopsie-daisy mistake. It's fun, right? Okay, let's see what progress has been made here. Okay, so that actually did get this cleared up enough that I can restart iron ores going in here. Okay. So then I have to make a car trip, and then make a figured out trip. Because, yeah, this is like a train full of heartbreak. That I need to swap out now. That'll take a minute. It's like, while I'm doing that, I can look and be like, well, what was the result of my efforts elsewhere? And just use that to keep in normal spirits. Because it is a thing where it's like, as bad as this feels, you can't let a setback like this slow you down. Okay. So that's already done. Outstanding. So some of these uranium mines are just going to last for like a second. That's great too. And just make sure that everything interconnects like that. And then I don't think I'll do quality here. But I do have to do this. That is a rough one with the train, though. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, oh. Feel that right in my soul. Okay, so I gotta get that done, and then probably ran out of big telephone poles, so where's my factory complex set up for that? And do I have turbines? Do you have 100 turbines now? Well, see, as hard as you can be on yourself, at the end of the day, sometimes it just doesn't matter. Alright, that's going at there. That has everything it needs to do reactors too, so once I get this running, that's still going to be running. Too exciting for me. And then I'll send some foundation up and just continue trying to figure out what this machine needs. Okay, I need to go over there and install a something. So that'll happen on my way around. Ah, boy. Alright. Then since none of this is working, and that doesn't make any sense, I need to check and make sure my fixes are in fact fixed. And clean up a line otherwise. So we're cleaning up a line otherwise, because that's not fixed. Let's see, I'll need electric poles. And I can make some of these, so I will. I'm gonna borrow some of the steel chests I already made, so I'm not just robbing from myself. And then gonna do little chores on the way to fixing this big problem. Because, like, yeah, this is the kind of stuff where it's like, do I expect to see that? Yeah. Do I need to get it out of the way so that my entire assembly line restarts? Oh, yeah.